All right, the quote of the day is, half of me knows too much to be carefree, but the other half knows enough to be grateful. And that's from Susan Estrich. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. And part of the reason I picked this quote today is, and I think I've talked about it in relation to quote of the day in the past, is that I've said before that I am a realist, but I'm an optimist by choice, because cynicism and pessimism I find energetically draining. And even though I live in reality and I understand that, I have to take a realistic approach in order to function at a level that I need to function most of the time, just in relation to work and life and school and kids and husband and content and all of that, I try to look on the positive side of things. I try to look at things in a hopeful way, because I find it energizes me more than the alternative. But the other thing is that sometimes I really need to compartmentalize and kind of keep sections of things separate. Life is, I think, going to be particularly challenging over this next month, partially because of the holidays, partially because of some additional real life stuff. And, those things are going to be challenging, potentially very hard. And I'm going to have to make sure that I am kind of carving out chunks of time. They may not be as significant as a 3-hour stream. They may just be moments here and there, but to remember to be grateful, to stay positive, to not let the difficulty weigh me down more than it already will, because, difficult things are heavy. And so I will do my best to, remember to appreciate those moments and that time that I can, because, while I am a realist and I understand that it can't always be that way, I have to, make that conscious choice to stay positive when I can, to stay hopeful when I can, to stay optimistic when I can, and to allow that outlook to balance the hard things, the heavy things, the things that, just may or may not happen. And sitting here being cynical, being pessimistic, and worrying are not going to be my friends in those moments. So, not too extensive today, just another reminder. I kind of feel like, depending on how the quote of the day thing continues in the future, I think over this next month I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff that are reminders, not just for me, but for others. This time of year can be wonderful and amazing and just full of love and light. And then it can also be heavy and hard. And it can be all of those things from moment to moment, from day to day, as we get through the season. So, hi, welcome. I hope you are doing well as can be, depending on what is happening in your world.
Thanks for dropping in. If you want to hang out, I stream live on Twitch and YouTube Thursday evenings and middays on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time.